What's up guys? ውድ የዳይናሚክ እንግሊሽ ተከታታዮች እንዴት ሰነበታችሁ? Today I came with this simple tenses. We'll learn tenses, okay? In general, there are about 3 tenses and four features of tenses: the present, past, and future. And in it got 4 common elements: the simple, the continuous, the perfect, and the perfect continuous. Today, among these 4 elements, we will see simple ones. Okay, let's get started. What are they? And here is the thing. Simple tenses are the tenses that are defined as indefinite sentences. Okay, which means it is susceptible for vagueness or the more it gives us doubt. Okay, it got 2 or 3 more meanings. And why it is so, I don't know. But from the word's nature, from the verb's nature, it got that kind of characteristics. And let's see first what tenses. To revise from the past classes, tense means action in period of time. Action in period of time. Period of time ብለን ነው የምናስቀምጠው። Okay, here there are 3 big words or important main words: action, time, and period የምንላቸው ነገሮች አሉ። Okay, here period of time. So action አለ፣ time አለን, and period ደግሞ በታይም ውስጥ ይከፋፈላል ማለት ነው። And here I got this sketch. Time for me is such kind of imagination. We don't know the beginning of time and we don't know the end of the time, but we know the period or the time of an action. Okay, when did it happen, when it happened, or when will it happen የሚለውን ነገር ይሰጠናል። And here this time is subdivided into 3 and 3 periods. Okay, ይሄን በperiod እንደዚህ እናስቀምጠዋለን። This is the past one, this is the present one, this is the future one. Okay, tenses ስታስቡ ሁሉ ጊዜ በዚህ መንገድ ብታስቡት it became nice and easy ይሆንላችኋል። Okay, easy ይሆንላችኋል። So አሁን አክሽኑን እዚህ ጋር ብናመጣው አክሽኑን the word እዚህ ጋር ብናመጣው what did happen ካልን okay did ስለሆነ past ላይ ነው። what is happening ወይ ደግሞ what happened ካልን እዚህ ጋር present ነው። what would happen እዚህ ጋር እናመጣዋለን ማለት ነው። or what will happen ብንል እዚህ ጋር feature ላይ እንወስደዋለን። And this is a simple concept of tense. Okay, and again let me show you here what it help is the verb is subdivided again into 3: the main verb, the auxiliary verb, and the modal or ደግሞ semi auxiliary modal or semi auxiliary የምንለው አለ። And this main verb is divided into 8, but the most important things are the regular and irregularity of a verb. Okay, so we may focus mainly on these things to get this simple. To make this simple, we should focus on the regular and irregularity things. And let me to remind you, this regularity like words that add d, ed, or d to make their past tense from the present tense. Okay, and here irregularity, words that change their sound, either form አጻጻፋቸውን ድምጻቸውንና ነን የሚባላሉ non changing. Okay, ምንም የማይቀየሩ words like cut, bet, put, hit, hurt, bet, and words like are okay non-changing እንላቸዋለን. They are irregular. And in English language, verbs, okay, from the verbs these regulars are 99%, okay, and these are 1%. So it's better to study the irregular ones to find the regular. Okay, እነዚህን አጥርተን ከጨረስናቸው it's no more than 4 pages. I definitely assure you that you know. Okay, those who are especially on the medium level ላይ ያላችሁ more than 2 pages ታውቋቸዋላችሁ. And የተወሰኑትን ብትጨምሩ that became easy and to find the eds, the regular. Okay, and here auxiliary is subdivided into 3. Okay, verb to be, verb to have, and verb to do. Okay, and here verb to be is that tell us a state of being in present, past and future የሚያሳዩን መሆናችንን የመሆን ግስ and here verb to have it talks about the possession okay possession of somebody or someone okay and in present and past tense ይሆናል ማለት ነው ይሄኛው verb to do ደግሞ the doer or doing words የምንገልጻቸው ናቸው it mostly helps us to make negative sentence and question and negative sentence በመስራት ውስጥ ትልቅ ቦታ ያገዘናል and these all got their own collocation word ደግሞ especially have እና do ላይ በጣም collocation words አሉ እነዚህ ግን simple ናቸው it helps like from the word itself auxiliary means auxiliary helping የሚል ነገር ነው ያላቸው so knowing all these things or having all these things we can make our simple tenses simple ይሆናል ማለት ነው again to revise from the past classes go and watch the past videos about the grammar how who and other things like I put it over there and here feature of tenses የሚባል አለ feature of or elements of tenses ብያስቀምጨዋለሁ እዛ ጋር okay and here simple okay simple ብለን አንደኛ and the second thing continuous okay continuous ብለን አስቀምጠናል and the third perfect continuous and here simple ስለሆነ today let me show you this and simple ጋር the words or the verbs that we find on auxiliary verb and on the main verb ያሉትን ነው የሚወስድልን ማለት ነው and what does that mean here simple ነው ስንል sentence it got is are and their past tense was and were okay will and shall okay and the verb to have has and had okay and the verb to do did or do does መጀመሪያ does ላስቀድም and did okay and verb 1 and verb 2 from main verb ይሆናል ማለት ነው verb 1 and verb 2 from main verb ይሆናል ማለት ነው verb 3 ጋር perfect የሆነ አይዲያ ነው ያለው ብቻውን አይመጣም verb 3 here main verb regular ነው irregular ነው ስንል verb 1 to verb 2 and verb 3 ያለውን formation ነው የሚያሳየን what does that mean verb 1 የምንላቸው words we find on present tense and future tense በዚህኛው future ጋር should be preceded by will or shall okay plus verb 1 የምንለው እንደዚህ ሲመጣ ነው this verb 2 we got on the past tense and verb 3 the extension of past tense ነው የምንለው and its name is verb 3 or past participle and the definition or the meaning of past participle means completed action የሚያሳየን ነው completed action and of course participles we find here on the present too present participle የሚባል በሌላ እንትኑ ከዚህ ጋር እንዳይጋጭባችሁ ingዎች present participle ተብሎ ይጠራሉ past participles ግን completed actionን ለማሳየት ነው it won't come alone ብቻውን አንጠቀምበትም okay it should be complemented with have has or had precede ያረጉትና ከዛ እዚህ ጋር የሚመጡ verb ስሪዎችን በትክክል ማግኘት እንችላለን and this is the revision okay simple revise እናደርገውና አሁን simple ነው ስንል okay is are will shall was were and have has had do does did plus or verb 1 verb 2 እነዚህ ሲምፕሊ ብቻቸውን ስንጠቀማለን alone ብቻቸውን ስንጠቀማለን isን ለብቻ አምን ለብቻ አርን ለብቻ ወዝን ለብቻ whereን ለብቻ willን ለብቻ haveን hasን ለብቻ ስንጠቀምባቸው ብቻ simple ይሆናሉ ማለት ነው simple ይሆናሉ okay and here continuous የምንለው እሱ ጊዜው ሲደርስ ደግሞ ለብቻው again revise አደርግላችሁና ወደ ክላሱ እንገባለን okay and simple ስንል again here what we should have is number 1 present simple or simple present መገልበጥ ይቻላል simple present or present simple ብለን እናመጣለን and here simple present አሁን ሁለት ነገር ነው የምንማረው እዚህ ጋር በደንብ አድርጋችሁ አስተውሉ ሁለት ነገር when we learn tense first formula ነው formulaውን ማወቅ it doesn't mean a big deal okay ፎርሙላው ማወቅ ቢግ ዲል አይደለም። ሂር ትልቁ ነገር ዩዜጁን ነው። ዩዜጁን አጠቃቀሙን ነው ማወቅ ያለብን። ኢች ሴንቴንስ ኢች ቴንስ ኤሌመንት ኦኬ ጋር ኢትስ ኦን ዩዜጅ የራሱ ጥቅም አላቸው። ሰምታይምስ ዘይ ኦቨርላፕ ኢች አዘር። ለምሳሌ ሲምፕል ፕሬዘንት ስለ ፊቸር ያወራልናል። ፕሬዘንት ኮንቲኒየስ ስለ ፊቸር ያወራልናል። አጌን ሲምፕል ፓስት ደግሞ የፐርፌክት ፕሬዘንት ፐርፌክትን ሊያሳየን ይችላል። በት ጋር የሚኒንግ ከፍታ የማግኒቲዩድ ልዩነት ነው ያለው እንጂ እነዚህም ብቻ በመረዳት ላይክ እንግሊዘኛውን ሲምፕል ማድረግ ይቻላል። ኦንሊ ላይክ ፎርሙላ ኤንድ ዩዜጅ ፎርሙላ ዳዘር ወይ ስትራክቸሩን ማወቅ ግድ ይለናል ኦፍ ኮርስ but it doesn't mean like ስላወቅን maybe ዩኒቨርሲቲ ከተመረቅን በኋላ or something ችግር የሚፈጥረው ፎርሙላውን እናውቀዋለን but we don't know the usage. Unless we don't know the usage, we can't immerse ourselves in the day-to-day conversation, real-time conversation. Like የሆነ ሰው መጥቶ excuse me what time is now ቢለን ምንም መልስ መስጠት ካልቻለን or ደግሞ በፕሬዘንት ካልነገር ነው that's simple. and ኢንተርቪው ላይ ስንሄድ tell me about yourself ተብዬ በፓስት መናገር ያለብኝ አለ፣ በፕሬዘንት መጠቀም ያለብኝ አለ፣ በፐርፌክት መጠቀም ያለብኝ አለ. so here usage ጋር a crucial impact in our spoken English እንላለን ማለት ነው. so here simple ነው ስንል what we should first see is form or ደግሞ structure ምንድነው ነው. it got three forms. Okay, it got three forms. The first form is subject plus is am or are or has or have. Okay, and do, does. Okay, plus object ነው የመጀመሪያ. Okay, what does it mean? እስኪ ለየብቻ ነው ብያችኋለሁ ቅድም እዚህ ጋር. and here the subject, okay, it might be present, singular or plural. Okay, so she is my sister. She is my sister እንላለን. he is my colleague. he is my friend እንላለን. okay, so is በዚህ ነው. so I am ወይ ደግሞ ስናፈጥ ነው am Abraham. okay, am dynamic English እንላለን. they are my family. they are my friends. they are my something እያልን እንገልጻለን ማለት ነው. hasን ስናመጣ ደግሞ before has should be complemented with singular subjects like she, he, it and someone, everyone ምናምን ከሚሉት ጋር አብሮ መምጣት አለበት. she has a car, she has a dollar, she has something ብለን hasን በዚህ እናመጣዋለን. have ደግሞ ኮምፕሊመንት የሚያደርገው ከፕሉራሎቹ ጋር ነው. ከዊ ከthey ማነው you and I ጋር ነው አብሮ የሚመጣው ነው ማለት ነው. so I have something, I have an appointment, I have money, I have a car. negation ደግሞ I don't have a car, I don't have money, I don't have something እያልን ሲምፕሊ ብቻውን ነው የምንጠቀመው. of course have በጣም ብዙ ኮሎኬሽን ውስጥ ስናስገባው ኮሎኬሽን ማለት words that go together አብሮ የሚሄዱ ቃላቶች ናቸው. ከ10 በላይ ትርጉም what I know is like 8-9 አይነቶችን እጠቀምባቸዋለሁ in my daily conversation. okay, so haveን በብዙ አይነት መንገድ ልናመጣው እንችላለን ግን ብቻውን ሲመጣ as a verb ብቻውን ሲመጣ simple ሆኖ ነው የሚያገለግለን. do, okay, I do my homework, I do my chore, I do something. okay, ብለን ማስገባት እንችላለን. does, she does the piano, she does the workout, she does something. okay, she does something crazy እያለን በእንደዚህ ሲምፕል ሲመጣ okay አሪፍ ይሆናል ማለት ነው. I'm giving you this example. okay, and here the second formula is the second one is subject plus verb 1 plus object. subject plus verb 1 plus object. okay, so ይሄኛው ምን ማለት ነው? so far like what I've been talking about is the auxiliary, using the auxiliary verb. now main verboቹ ላይ ደግሞ ስንመጣ verb 1ን ብቻ ነው which means present tense እዚህ ጋር ያለውን ብቻ ነው የሚያገለግለን ማለት ነው. and then here if we take example Abraham okay it's እንላለን or ደግሞ ከበደ it's ብለን ነው የምናመጣው. okay እሺ በዚህ ስለማይመጣ we eat our breakfast. okay, here አሪፍ ምሳሌ we eat our breakfast ኤፍ ላሳጥረው ኦኬ we eat our breakfast ብለን እንደዚህ እናስቀምጣለን ሶ verb 1 ምንድነው eat ነው verb 1 እዚህ ጋር eat ነው የተጠቀምነው it's not ate of course eatን ብንጠቀም ሌላ እንትን ውስጥ ይገባልና ሌላ ታይም ማርጂን ውስጥ ኦኬ ሌላ ፒሪየድ ውስጥ ይገባብናል እንጂ of course መጠቀም ግዴታ ይሆናል and here subject plus verb 1 plus object okay so in such a way we can make our conversation simple okay and ለምሳሌ they drive a car okay and they do something okay ወደ ዩዜጁ ስመጣ ሴንተንሶቹ በትክክል እየጻፍኩኝ ሄዳለሁ ማለት ነው and here ከዚህ ጋር የዚሁ ግልባጭ okay የዚሁ ግልባጭ ምን ይሆናል subject plus verb 1 ከዛ s or es or ies plus object ይሆናል ማለት ነው okay and here the difference is we use the second okay form for plural subjects እዚህ ጋር plural subjectoችን ነው የምንጠቀመው and here the singular subject ነው ይሄንን የምንጠቀመው and the rest is simple but when I use the singular for verb s or es or ies ተጠቀማለሁ ማለት ነው I think I just mentioned this as a main video ምንድነው word formation or ደግሞ verb formation የሚለው ቪዲዮ ላይ እዩት አሁን ሊንክ አደርግላችኋለሁ እሱ ጋር ኦኬ የዚህኛውን በትክክል ለሌሎችም verboች simple እንዲሆን እዛ ጋር ለብቻ ቪዲዮ ሰርቼለታለሁ and here subject plus es or verb plus s or es ስንል መቼ ነው እነዚህ in what condition do we use this in what condition when the verb ends in s or ess ss ሲያልቅ ch ሲያልቅ sh ሲያልቅ o ሲያልቅ x ሲያልቅ እና z ሲያልቅ okay and here for example she singular now okay she washes እንላለን okay she washes a dish okay she washes the dish ልበላው እሺ ብዛታቸው እንትን እንዳይል she washes the dish okay she washes the dish አሁን እዚህ ጋር sh ስላለ es አስጨምሮኛል ማለት ነው okay so in such a way ፎርሙላዎቹ በትክክል እንትን እንላለን ማለት ነው and then here ይሄ ለማን ነው es ነው የሚያገለግለን and the rest s ግን s የሚያገለግለን when the verb ends in any word except this sh ss ch የሚባሉትን o x z ብለን የምናስቀምጠው ማለት ነው and in such a way ይሄኛውን simply ለመረዳት እንሞክር and ies here is different ies ከy ጋር ነው የሚመጣው when the verb ends in y for example enjoy and study okay እነዚህ totally different ነገሮች ናቸው here when y okay y comes okay after consonants okay consonants okay ከኮንሶናንቶች በፊት በኋላ ከመጣ after consonants it adds ies ይጨምርልናል ማለት ነው unless if it comes after vowel ከመጣ okay after vowel ከመጣ it only adds s okay best example enjoy before y there is o so ይሄ enjoys ነው የሚሆነው and here study ለሚለው ግን studies ብለን ነው የምናስቀምጠው he studies okay he studies math okay she studies math ብለን እናስቀምጣለን ማለት ነው so in such a way ፎርሙላውን simply እንረዳው and then let's go to the usage now simple present tense ለምንድን ነው የሚጠቅመን okay ፎርሙላውን አወቅ ነው ይሄ የብዙ ሰዎች ችግር አይደለም and here when do we use usageውን ደግሞ እናያቸው okay now let's see the uses of simple present tense okay uses of simple present tense the first thing is it expresses or it helps us to talk about habitual action or daily routine የምንለው routine. Okay, routine. Okay, የየለት የማይቋረጡ ነገሮቻችን ነው። እኔ አሰልቺ የሚል ነው ይሄ ቀጥታ ተርጉሙ ግን it's not አሰልቺ mandatory thing is that we do okay every day ይሄንን ነገር ነው እንድንናገር የሚያግዘን ማለት ነው. Okay, and it's here what the words that help us are always every day okay, mostly and now word adverbs like this. Okay, adverbs okay ይሄንን የመሰሉ adverbs ያግዙናል ማለት ነው habitual action ናቸው. For example, tell me about your daily routine ከተባለ the question starts with this. Okay, what time do you wake up? What time do you wake up? Do you wake up? Okay, what time do you wake up? የሚለውን ነገር habitual action የሚለውን ነገር የሚሰጣል. And here then ደግሞ እንላለን. Okay, what do you do then? Okay, what do you do then? And the question in this, okay, what time do you go to sleep? What time do you hit the hay ልበላችሁ እቺን ሲፍሬ ኢዲዮማቲክ እናስቀምጥ. hit the hay. Okay, what time do you go to sleep ማለት ነው ይሄኛው go to sleep. Okay, ይሄኛው ነው የሚሰጠን. so እነዚህ daily routine ስንል በእነዚህ ጥያቄዎች what time do you wake up ሲባል I woke up አንልም ወይ ደግሞ I will wake up አንልም here. Okay, so it has to be in present forms from the forms I told you before. Here are the things. Okay, I wake up at dash o'clock. Okay, put your waking up time. Okay, so what time do you wake up? I wake up at dash o'clock. Okay, for example, I wake up okay 11:30 or ደግሞ 5:30 አብዛኛው 11 ተኩል እስከ 12 ሰዓት ነው የምነቃው. so I wake up at 11:30 ብዬ ነው ማስቀምጠው ማለት ነው. or ደግሞ I wake up at 11 o'clock. This is optional of course. Okay, so then what do you do then? So for elementary students, for beginners, we say I go to toilet, I wash my face and my hand, and I brush my teeth. So the verbs here are I brush, I wash, you see, and like mostly I make or I cook or I prepare my breakfast ይባላል. then እንደዚህ ያደረግን ነው የምንገልጸው ማለት ነው. so here mostly what I do is I wake up at dash o'clock at 11:30 then I pray. Okay, I pray, I work out. Okay, I work out and I start teaching. Okay, early morning ነው የምጀምረው. Okay, early morning ነው የምጀምረው. I start teaching. Okay, and here I pray, I work out. Okay, I start teaching. I wake up, like after I wake up. Then my daily routine continues in such a way. So what do you do in the afternoon? What do you do at lunchtime? Okay, how do you eat your lunch? Is that alone? Is that with group? Okay, do you prepare for lunch or do you go to the restaurant? Okay, እነዚህ ነገሮች okay በሲምፕል present tense ነው የምንገልጻቸው እንጂ if it is about yesterday or this morning specifically ከሆነ we use simple past tense የሚለውን ነገር ነው የሚሰጠን. and I will come for that. Okay, later ይሄንን ምሳሌዎች ያዙልኝ. and what do you do in the evening? Okay, so mostly ከሰዓት በኋላ የምናደርጋቸው ደግሞ እንትን እንላለን. Okay, I drink coffee in the afternoon, actually late afternoon. Okay, in the evening I walk. Okay, and that's when I get home I continue actually teaching online, and finally I go to sleep. Okay, or I hit the hay at 6 o'clock, mostly around 6 o'clock, or ደግሞ ምንድን ነው የሚባለው 12. Okay, so midnight ላይ እተኛለሁ ማለት ነው. so ይሄንን በዴሊ ሩቲን እንደዚህ ብለን እናስቀምጣለን ማለት ነው. Okay, so ሌላው ዩዜጁን ደግሞ ሁለተኛው ይሄ habitual action ነው. the second like the second use of present, simple present is it talks about permanent action. Permanent, okay, action. So what are the things that we do permanently? Permanently. For example, I'm a teacher. I teach, I teach English. Okay, I teach other things actually. Okay, so permanently I work for myself. I work for myself. So I work for X company. I work for Z company. Here, people make or confuse simple present with present continuous, especially when we are talking about work. Okay, I'm working. Okay, so if I'm telling my story with ing for or present continuous immediately what it trigger is I'm talking about the short period or the more temporary work. I'm working at Sheraton. I'm working at the airport. I'm working for airport. I'm working for Sheraton. Temporary action inji permanent አይደለም. Okay, if I'm talking about simple present, okay, using simple present, I'm talking about permanent action ነው እያወራ ያለሁት ማለት ነው. Okay, so here I work for somebody, I work for X company. Okay, እነዚህን ብለን the other example is I'm single, for example. I'm single እላለሁ. So I'm መሆኔ ነው እየገለጽኩኝ ነው. For example, she is married ካልኩኝ permanently she's married. I'm single ብዬ በዚህ ማስቀመጥ ይችላል. So simple present permanent actionን በደንብ አድርጎ ያስቀምጥልናል ማለት ነው. And the third thing is here planned actionን ደግሞ ያመጣልናል. Planned action. Okay, planned action. So planned action ስንል plan is always something to be executed or something to be done in the future now. So when we are talking about planned action, we are talking about future tense ነው እያወራን ያለ ነው ማለት ነው. So without using will or shall or going to ሌሎችም አሉ እንደርስበታለን. So እነሱን ሳንጠቀም ይህንን ብቻ planned actionን simple presentን በመጠቀም እናስቀምጣለን. Good example. She lives for Dubai, for example. She lives for Dubai. Okay, she lives for Dubai. And the other thing, and here we host dinner tonight. ብለን በእንደዚህ ማስገባት እንችላለን. or tonightን ወደዚህ ማምጣት እንችላለን. Tonight we host dinner, which means we are like preparing a lot of things. Okay, we are cleaning, dusting and mopping our house. We are cooking and something. If somebody comes and asks us, okay, what's going on, Bilal? Okay, we are hosting dinner, or we host dinner tonight. ራት እንጋብዛለን. and ሻንጣዋን ምናምን አዘጋጅታ አንድ ጓደኛ ይላል ምን እያደረገ ነው? she lives for Dubai ብዬ አስገባለሁ ማለት ነው. she lives for Dubai. So planned action ነው. Okay, and the best example for a student is we sit for exam on Monday እንላለን. I got a meeting. Okay, I get a meeting in 2 hours. I get a meeting ማለት እንችላለን. a meeting, okay, in 2 hours. 2 hours በዚህ ላሳጥራት. okay, I get a meeting in 2 hours በሁለት ሰዓታት ስብሰባ ገባለሁ ብለን በእንደዚህ planned actionአችንን መግለጽ እንችላለን ማለት ነው. and here በእንትን ማስገባት እንችላለን. good example is she lives ብዬ ኤስን እዚህ ጋር አስገብቻለሁ. and let me take you back to the habitual action ላይ እቺኛውን አንድ ጊዜ እንጫወታት. okay, I wake up at dash o'clock, at 11:30 ብያለሁ እኔ. and here what if the subject is she or he ቢሆንስ? okay, he wake up at አይባልም. okay, don't be mistaken here. okay, he እንበል. he wakes up ብዬ ነው የማስገባው ማለት ነው. he wakes up at 11:30 ወይ ደግሞ he wakes up at 12 o'clock ብዬ ገልጻለሁ. and he pray አለለም. he prays he prays. And he work out again አይሆንም he works out. And here ለምሳሌ brush ብጨምር okay brush I brush my teeth አልኩኝ I brush my teeth he brush አይደለም or she brush አይደለም she brushes her teeth she brushes her teeth ብዬ ነው ማስቀምጠው so he she it በዚህ አጋጣሚ ለእንስሳ ለጩጬዎች በጣም ጨቅላ ለሆነ ህፃን ምናምን ነው የምንጠቀምባት ለዚህኛው ለሃቢቹዋል አክሽናችን ለውሻ ካለም ደግሞ በእንደዛ ነው and here it brushes ራሱ ስለማያደርገው I brush okay my dog okay my puppy's teeth ብዬ ማስገባት እችላለሁ ማለት ነው and here ወደዚህኛው ወደ fourth usage ደግሞ ስመጣ the fourth usage of simple present is it helps us to quote okay to quote quotation okay quotation or demo citation ይባላል citation from a book from verse from a speech okay ከንግግሮች ከሆነ ነገሮች okay Dr. Abi says ብዬ ነው ማስገባው okay something መለስ says something okay Professor Andreas Eshete says S ግዴታ መግባት አለባት ማለት ነው okay so it gives us a sense of for example ሶቅራጠስ እንዲያለ still አሁንም በቃ ፍሬሽ ሆኖ ነው ያወራ እንዳለ የሚያስቀብልኝ ማለት ነው so quotationዎችን ለመውሰድ በደንብ ያግዘናል ማለት ነው and here somebody says dash ያስገባለሁ እቺኛ okay quote unquote መሆን አለበት ማለት ነው somebody says this ያስገባለሁ ማለት ነው and here the fifth usage conditional sentence okay type 1 የሚባለው ነው የሚያስገባልን type 1 የሚባለው okay conditional sentence type 1 የሚለውን እሱን ይሰጠናል ማለት ነው so ይሄም ማለት ነው ኮንዲሽናሎች በስድስት ነው actually የሚከፈሉት አራት ትላልቆቹ ሁለቱ ደግሞ ሚክስድ የሚባሉ አሉ conditional type 0 type 1 type 2 type 3 ብለን እናስገባቸዋለን ማለት ነው and here conditional type 1ዎች ላይ if clause-ን ወይ ደግሞ main clause-ን okay በዚህኛው ማስገባት አለበት and here 0 የሚባለው natural truth ነው okay natural truth ነው so ምንም እንትን የለውም type 1 ላይ ግን for example if she drives fast ብዬ ነው ማስገባው ማለት ነው okay if she drives s እዚህ ጋር መምጣት አለባት okay if he eats okay if he eats a lot you see if he eats a lot ብዬ ነው ማስገባው ማለት ነው so በእንደዚህ ያደረገን of course ለዜሮም ያገለግላል type conditional for example if you heat a water okay it boils simple it boils እዚህም በዛም ለታይፕ 1 እና ለታይፕ 0 በደንብ ያግዘናል ማለት ነው you see so ለታይፕ 1 እና ለታይፕ 0 በደንብ አድርጎ ያግዘናል and ሌላ ደግሞ 6 ላይ here and there ከሚሉ ቃላት ጋር ከሚሉ አድቨርቦች ጋር ይመጣል okay and here አንድ ጥሩ ምሳሌ ባስ እየጠበቅን ነው or ደግሞ የሆነ ጓደኛችንን እየጠበቅን ነው then በሆነ አቅጣጫ ባልተጠበቀ ሲመጣ here he comes እንላለን here the train comes okay there the bus comes okay አየው ባሱ መጣለ የሚለው ኤስን ወይ ደግሞ ትክክለኛው verb 1 እና verb 1 plus s or es ን ያስገባን እንድንጠቀም ከhere and there ጋር ያግዘናል ማለት ነው and here ከዚህ የበለጠ ከ10 በላይ ዩዜጆች አሉ ከ10 በላይ ዩዜጆች and maybe የተወሰኑትን በቃል ልጨምርላችሁ with static verbs ማለት okay verbs of emotion verbs of possession verbs of others okay and here passion የሚያሳዩ ምናምን ለምሳሌ she sees እንላለን okay and here he hears well okay she sees like unseen okay የማይታዩ ነገሮችን okay ታያለች የሚሉትን ነገሮች እንትን እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው and here simple presentዎችን ስንጠቀም we're talking about now ስንል አሁን እየተደረገ ያለ ነገር ማለት አይደለም us or state of somebody, okay, who was he before, who is now, and who would be next የሚለውን ነገር እኔ የትላንትና የዛሬና የነገ ተስፋዬ ደግሞ ማንነቴ በዚሁ ነው የሚገለጸው ማለት ነው። and here habitual actionን permanent actionን planned actionን እነዚህን ካያችኋቸው okay, they are talking about the past, the present and the future የሚለውን ነገር ነው የሚያሳዩን። but አጠቃላይ ሰብስቦ now okay አሁን ሳይሆን አሁናዊ ማንነቴን እሱ ነው የሚነግረኝ ማለት ነው። and here citation ደግሞ ስናመጣ no matter how is something is told like century ago ልክ አሁን እንደ ፍሬሽ ነው የምናወራው ማለት ነው። እንደ ፍሬሽ okay, Socrates says ነው እንጂ ሶቅራተስ said አንልም ማለት ነው በህጉ መሰረት። and here conditional type sentenceዎችን imaginary የሆኑ ነገሮችን ሳይሆን okay real የሆኑ ነገሮች እንዲህ ካደረክ እንዲህ ትሆናለህ፣ እንዲህ ከሆነች እንዲህ ይሆናል የሚለው ነገር ይሄንን ይሰጠናል። ከሂር ኤንድ ዜር ጋርም በደንብ አድርገን መጠቀም እንችላለን። ይብዛም ይነስም this is okay the use of okay simple present tense. It's more than 10 assure you and maybe description ላይ ቁጭ አደርግላችኋለሁ ሙሉ እዛ ላይ ታገኙታላችሁ። thank you, I love you guys.